Many such institutions we have now known as venture capital fund. One such a venture capital fund is TDICI. 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 One venture capital institution. TDICI. TDICI means Technology Development and Information Corporation of India Limited. Technology Development and Information Company of India Limited. TDICI. Technology Development and Information Company of India Limited. Second, RCTFC, Risk Capital and Technology Finance Corporation. Risk Capital and Technology Finance Corporation. Then another one, ANS Greenlay. ANS Greenlay Bank. ANS ANZ. ANS Greenlay Bank. Another venture capital institution. So these are some of the examples of the venture capital institution providing risk finance to new ventures in the country. Then another service provider is building societies. Building societies, merchant banks, mutual funds, etc. Venture capital funds, building society, merchant banks, as well as mutual funds, etc. are also financial intermediaries rendering their services in the capital market. Of which mutual fund is important. Mutual fund is important. What is a mutual fund? A mutual fund, for example, suppose I am a very small investor. Very small investor means I am not a rich man, but I like to invest in the capital market with a small amount and with my available information. I am not an expert in the field of trading shares and security. With the available information and with the small amount of money, I wish to trade shares and securities in the market. Suppose, for example, I have 1 lakh rupees with me. I am only a very young person in the field and only with a very small amount. 1 lakh rupees is not at all a big amount as far as the share market is concerned. And so, with 1 lakh of rupees, suppose I want to trade shares and security market. Maximum 1 or 2 company share I can purchase. 1 or 2 company share I can purchase with my limited 1 lakh of rupees. So I purchased, suppose, 2 company shares. 2 company shares I have purchased with my limited hard-earned income of 1 lakh of rupees. Then 1 or 2 companies alone I could purchase, and I am waiting for the dividend. Unfortunately, both the companies during that period was met with a loss. There was no profit. There was no profit earned by the 2 companies. Unfortunately, there was no profit earned by the 2 companies. The 2 companies were confronting with heavy losses. And if there is loss, the company have no profit and there is no dividend issued by the company. Dividend is issued only if the company is earning sufficient profit. Profit is divided according to the decision of the board of directors, which is called dividend. Here, the 2 companies faced with a loss, no profit is earned by the company during the particular year. So the company need not pay any dividend. I am getting no money, no profit I am getting, though I was waiting for the dividend, purchasing the 2 companies' shares, no income I have. I will confront with a heavy loss, and remember, I am only a beginner and my income is very low. I am not in a rich section, and so I will suffer a lot. I'm losing a lot of money, and so that it will be a heavy loss on my part. Therefore, to help such types of small investors with limited income, mutual funds are developed. Mutual funds are developed to help such types of small investors with no practice or no knowledge, good knowledge with regard to trading of shares and securities. And the mutual fund, what the mutual fund will do? The mutual fund will accept the small amount from many such investors. From many such investors, small amount will be accepted by the mutual fund. For example, from 10 persons, 1 lakh rupee each, the mutual fund is collecting. 1 lakh rupee each from 10. Altogether, 10 lakh the company is collecting. That 10 lakh is not so small an amount. And they are also experts, financial experts, very cautiously they may utilize the 10 lakh of rupees purchasing more company shares and security. Not one or two, many company shares and securities they can purchase with the 10 lakh of rupees. And they have also sufficient knowledge, financial experts are working, they will take a decision. The best decision they may take. And so that they are purchasing, let us assume, 10 company shares with the 10 lakhs of rupees. 10 company shares they are purchasing with the collected 10 lakhs of rupees by the mutual fund. Then, even though 1 or 2 company is a failure, having no profit during the financial year, another 1 or 2 company may be getting good profit. They may earn very good profit. 2 or 3 companies may be getting a very, very high amount of profit, so that they will divide, they will give dividend to the mutual fund. Mutual fund is able to get something in the form of dividend, which will be divided among all the shareholders, all the contributors, mutual fund contributors, the amount will be divided. So I am sure that something I will get in the place of nothing if I am investing alone. If I am investing alone, I may get something, sometimes nothing. There is a chance. But here, as the mutual fund is investing the amount collected from all these persons, it is used to purchase many companies' shares. Definitely 1 or 2 company may be getting good profit, and so that the mutual fund may be able to collect a good share in the form of dividend, which will be divided among the contributors, so that I am assured of something in the place of nothing. So mutual funds are service providers to the small investors. Small investors, and having no experience in the field of share trading, their service is a very good service in the capital market today, mutual fund organization. So these are all financial intermediaries working in the capital market. This is the structure where we find in the BSc as well as NSc, you can see such types of structural pattern. Mutual institutions doing this work by separate organization is available. Even commercial banks are now doing this. Government in there, these funds are purchased by these issues are purchased by the institution, private as well as other institutions. There is no such a limitation. It is not such. It is an institution established for service providing to the investors. Now, commercial banks are also doing mutual fund organization. You can meet any of the commercial bank for dealing with the mutual fund provision. Whereas beginning we find such an organization is established in the capital market separately by group of investors. They are what we mean as mutual fund service providers. So that is the structure of the capital market. Now you see in the Indian context. Then some terms with regard to the capital market which we have to remember. One. So terms and concept. Buyback.